Hello and welcome. My name is Mark Rosetto and I have got Michelle from Bespoke Packaging. How you going, Michelle?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Good, good, good. Now, Michelle, what do you do? What is Bespoke Packaging? We just said about the three P's.
Yeah, so pretty much bespoke packaging is all about print, um, promo products, and packaging, obviously. So, yeah, when you're talking print, you're talking about all your product guides, your business things, not your photos and stuff like that. But yeah, basically anything that you need to print all your printed matter for your business. So that can range from a bunch of things. Also, we can do signage, your bigger stuff if you need pull-up banners or you need, teardrop flags and things like that. We can do that as well. So basically anything that you can print, we can do.
You
And
can
then your
do.
promo merch and stuff like that. Yep, we did those for PPBN, which look fab. They
Got
really
little
stand out whenever I see people wearing those. So
little
yeah,
badges.
so your badges, your pens, your giveaway merch stuff that you want to give to your clients and things
Oh,
like that.
remember this day. Remember these days.
Remember those? Oh my
Oh my
God.
gosh. They were awesome.
We could never see anyone's face. It was like sad, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
just breathing in your own smell.
Breath.
Disgusting. So you've got all your brochures and booklets, you've got your promo stuff, and then what was the,
Yep.
the third one?
And then our packaging. So basically, we have our online store. You can buy USBs, packaging items, things to package up your prints and USBs and things like that. That's
Yeah.
all in our online store. So we've been working with photographers now for 10 years.
Ages.
When we first started out, we only did basically packaging for photographers. We've kind of immersed now into lots of other things.
Yeah.
And but we've still remained pretty focused on helping the photography industry. My husband's a photographer, so I've worked in the industry for a long time previous to, starting bespoke packaging. So I know all about the industry and I can kind of help you guys along the way. So,
Very cool. Well, let's
yeah.
break this down to these three things. Let's
Okay,
talk about print to start with.
cool.
Anyone that knows me knows that I love the tangible because we don't get things in the mail anymore. Everything's done online through a QR code, check out my URL, but nothing screams quality like having something with a satin laminate finish. Then you've got beautiful paper and images on the inside that you can just touch and hold and present
Exactly.
with and show your expertise.
And clients like to hold something. Clients want to hold a guide. They want to look at something. They're also sick of just looking at stuff online or reading an email. So
Yeah.
having your product guides and your pricing and all of that kind of stuff printed out and given either at an appointment to your clients,
Yeah.
for them to look at. Obviously, business cards, there's a lot of people not doing those anymore, but
Yeah.
that's still very, very popular. A
Yeah.
lot of people will still, keep your business card because it's small and they'll keep it in the drawer or whatever.
Awesome. And people like to go open them and be going, okay, so the framed one is this one here, and then the
Yeah.
canvas is this, and the box canvas is that one, and the wood print's just off to the side here. And then,
Yeah.
so it gives people a reference to go back and look at because otherwise, on your phone, they've left the appointment out of sight, out of
They've
mind,
forgotten. Yeah.
especially when you're doing online orders. Like, ordering something online is tough, but if you've got something that you've got in your hand that you can go through the order and be like, oh,
And
you
go, that's the one we liked. Yeah.
circle it and do all that type of old school stuff with pens and paper.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, for sure. And people love that. And also, if you're doing little trade shows or expos or things like that, having stuff like this, being able to give someone something in their hand to walk away with, if they're interested in your business, they will keep that and look at it and know what's happening.
Absolutely.
So yeah, totally handy. Now I know you guys, PPBN has some awesome templates on their portal that you can download, and then
Let me
we
show
can
you.
help you to print those. So yeah,
These
heaps
are
of
some of the,
ideas, makes it super easy for you to just go in and edit it in Canva. If you need a hand with that, Bespoke can help you with that as well. If you're not, don't have time or you're not into graphic design or anything like that, please let me know. But it's super easy to edit these templates.
Now, the one tip we need to talk about.
Oh, big tip on here is when you're doing your Canva, you want to be looking at the page with bleed. This is super important because the bleed is really important to make your files print ready. So we can't print them if they don't have bleed, because when we go to cut them or guillotine them, if there's no bleed on there, we could chop into, you know, the edge, or you might have a tiny wide edge, because we need about 3 mil movement. So that's why it's so important that your design kind of goes off the edge. So when you're updating these templates and working with them, just make sure that you're adding the bleed in with your photos and images and things like that. And if you're changing the colors. Yeah.
And you go into file, into settings, into show bleed, show print bleed, on and off. So make sure you flick on those. So after we design them.
So after you've designed them, you can send me an email at Bespoke Packaging, and we can quote you whatever you're after. Like, some people want to ask questions. What cardstock should I use? What, you know, how much is this going to cost? How many do I have to get? All of that kind of stuff. You know, everyone's business is different. I get that. So if you only need to have, you know, 50, or you want 100, or you like to buy in bulk and you want to buy 250, it's up to you. You just let me know and I can quote it up for you. We have got some standard, you know, sort of card weights and stocks and that we can use, and I can suggest those to you, and then we can go from there.
Awesome.
And you can email the files to me. We are, as we do a bit more of these product guides and things like that, I will get them up on a website with some standard things. But if you want anything above standard or different, or you want to be unique, then that will be an email and we can quote it up for you. So
awesome.
And then once we actually get your files and the order and everything is done, it only takes about a week, 2 weeks at the most, and you'll have these in your hot little hands. So, and you'll be good to go. So it's pretty quick turnaround.
That's awesome. Very, very cool. Let's go to promo. Promo. I love a bit of promo. I love me some, you know, you got your little badges, you got your mask. You like, this isn't yours, but I've just got it in my hand from Todd Hub, because I got it from an
Someone
event.
gives you a pen. I actually have lots of pens sitting around on my desk that are all merch ones. Here's one of our bespoke ones.
I got a beanie once from Pick Time that I use when it's really cold. And it's just kind of like, it's just merch that you just hold on to.
Little measure tapes we've done. Like, we try to do different merch all the time.
There's that one from Imagine.
Things like that. So you can do that for your clients and, you know, give them away. So we have, you know, some pet photographers do little dog bowls and things like that, or little doggy poo dispenser bags and you know, things like that. You know, there's your pens, there's all kinds of things that you can give away. So we can help you out with all of that. So you can go to our main website, the Bespoke Packaging website, and this is a tab off there. And there's a multitude of ideas on there. So we can also do your clothing, uniforms, things like that. There's lots of ideas on the website. Hats.
Really cool.
Got to be sun safe. So, you know, just shoot me an email and let me know what you're after or what you're interested in there. There is, you can just click on things on the website and send us an inquiry.
I love these.
An idea of the price. It tells you what's in stock. It's super easy to navigate and gives you an idea.
Can you put your brand on this?
Yes. So they're basically for branding. So we digitally print on those. So for instance, I don't know, say you want the kangaroo right there. So you could basically put your logo on there. Or you could print it in your colors. So you could have that printed in hot pink if that was your brand color. You know, cars, bikes, there's a money box down the bottom.
I'm just thinking, how good would this be for like a gift for every boy or girl that comes into the studio as just thanks for being so awesome. I'm going to give you a helicopter.
Exactly. And
I
if
love
they
that.
were in the studio and you're trying to photograph their parents and you gave them something like that to sit down and do, that could be really cool as well.
Yeah.
The
Where
other thing, you could do is little coloring in books. Like there's all kinds of activity stuff like that you can do for kids, which, they can then take home. They're
Yeah.
certainly going to remember you. They're going to remember we went in there and they gave us this and we made that,
Ooh.
that's cool stuff.
Then we talk about packaging because you do love going from
Yeah,
promo into packaging. Like,
for sure. It kind of goes hand in hand. So again, there's so much packaging on there. Printed boxes, bags, all kinds of things. If you go back to our main page,
yeah,
you can see also on there all of our USBs. We've got some
yeah,
boxes. If you click on the USB and flash drive one there,
yeah,
couple of things on there. We've got linen boxes that you can put prints in. You've got your USBs that you can supply digital files if you're doing that. There's also a video, digital video album there where you can put a video
oh,
on.
cool.
Yeah. So that's a really cool thing. Very popular at the moment. Good for putting memories. You could put a slideshow on there for your clients. You could put,
Nice.
you could put an album viewing, whatever you want to do. But basically, yeah, endless options there. So you've got lots of different things in the online store.
I think one of the key things from a photography point of view is there's a couple of basics here that you definitely need.
Yeah,
One is a bag, because if you're selling products and albums and finished things, you don't want to just give it to them and be like, see you later. You
correct.
want to get a decent bag, a decent
Yeah.
personalized ribbon as well. I think
Yeah. The
is
ribbon's so
huge.
handy because you can just tie that round a corner of a print. It jazzes it up. It gives you that experience of that unwrapping. It's kind of like all those layers of unwrapping. If you're putting prints in a box, you can put some tissue paper around it or tie some ribbon. There's lots of ways to just add those layers of experience, and you're creating that experience for your clients. You want them to have a fun, memorable experience when they receive the products from you, whatever that may be. You want that to be memorable. That's normally the last touch point that you have with them when you hand over whatever it is they've purchased from you. So you want to make sure that that is actually, a fun, memorable experience.
Absolutely. Even down to kind of tissue paper with your branding on it.
Correct. Yeah, exactly. Like that tissue paper, it's just another layer of the unwrapping experience. Kind of like the easiest analogy is, when you go into Tiffany's, and most women can really relate to this, but guys as well, because if you go and buy a gift for your wife or you go and buy something and you receive something like that, the layers of unwrapping that are in that help to add to the experience. You're like getting excited as you peel back the layers, you open the bag, you take the item out, it's in a box with a ribbon, you untie the ribbon, you lift the lid off the box, there's another piece, there's all those layers. And the experience that gives to your client as they unwrap all of that is a big part of the experience of receiving that product, even though you've paid for it.
It's like why people buy Apple products. The packaging for Apple products is amazing. And even if you have a basic gift voucher, once you put a gift voucher with your booklet and it's got the tissue paper with the ribbon in a box that's sealed with a special sticker, like it's all that luxury experience that sets the scene for your clients anyway.
Exactly. And that's what they're paying for. And then they want to buy that beautiful artwork. They've got that perception in their mind. So you're just training them to be, expecting that level from you. So,
awesome. I love it. Cool. All right. All the links are going to be here on the website of where we can find you with your website and your emails. If anyone has any questions, they just reach out to you, I guess.
Yeah, just reach out to me. Send me an email. I'll always answer within 24 hours. If you haven't heard from me in 24 hours, maybe I didn't get it. So please always check up. But yeah, I love to help. You can pick up the phone and give me a call. Our phone number's on our website as well. yeah, love to help you if you're trying to put all these pieces together, or if you've already, got some pieces and you feel like you're missing, a little bit of the action there.
Yeah.
Let's have a chat and see if we can, help you out.
Now, just the last thing, just because this will
Yes.
be seen from lots of people. We are
Yes.
in Australia. You're in
Yes.
Brisbane.
I'm in
You are
Brisbane,
in Australia.
Australia. Yes.
So is this only for Australians, for people who live in the country because it's just easier to work with, or can you go
Well,
overseas?
we do ship quite regularly to New Zealand. So
Yep.
Australia and New Zealand, we can do,
Same,
most things.
same.
That's pretty easy. Like it's almost like we're one country.
Yep.
It does make it a bit harder for other countries. So
Yep.
to the US and things like that, the
It's a
shipping
killer.
is the big issue there. And, as much as I'd love to say yes, and we would send it there, the shipping cost sometimes makes it prohibitive. So there's sometimes someone that is closer to you that will do just as good a job as we will.
Yep.
But it'll be cheaper for you because of the shipping.
Yeah, cool.
So, I'd probably say Australia and New Zealand, is
Awesome.
probably the easiest for us to look after. Yeah.
Awesome. Perfect. Well, everyone check out the links, press on the buttons, and place
Yeah.
your orders soon. Speak to Michelle, and we'll see you guys soon. Thanks,
Cool.
Michelle.
Thanks. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.